Hi Sagittarius, how are we today? Just doing our weekly reading. This week we are looking at career and finances. Okay, so please follow the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. Being such a small, non-monetized channel, all your support really does make a huge difference. So thank you. This week I have the Power of Love Oracle there for our general. When we're looking at career, we have the Jester Lenormand, and to look at money and finances, green means money, so we have the Tanis Lenormand as well. I do apologize for any sniffling or coughing, ongoing sinus issues, guys, but hopefully we're all good. But getting into it for you, Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know in regard to career and finances? Career and finances for Sagittarius. Oh, sorry about my hair, guys. I do have little plaits in, but they're like sitting really funny. Okay. Patience, Sagittarius. You're able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. All right, so you may need to practice a little bit of patience at the moment. I am sort of just feeling here that for a lot of you, this is patience with the people around you. There may be somebody around you, especially, through your job, your career, that is kind of driving you insane at the moment. I'm just feeling that you might need to be a little bit more patient with them, a little bit more patient with yourself, with dealing with them, but just patient in general for transformation energy to occur. So if you are waiting for something to change in your job, your career, your financial situation, patience is a virtue at the moment for you, Sagittarius. Okay, we do also see ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. So this is all about, taking ownership of, your role within your career, within your financial situation. Being, yes, very aware of the mistakes you may have made and learning from those, but also paying attention to, the accomplishments you have made and how far you've grown and developed within your career or your financial situation. No matter how small those accomplishments are, paying attention to those as well, and release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. So releasing, I feel like for a lot of you, releasing doubts, and with that patience energy as well, releasing doubts that, oh, this is like things like, this is never going to happen for me. I'm never going to get this. I'm never going to get that. I'm never going to be in that situation. I'm never going to get that promotion. Releasing your doubts and your worries and your fears, because that's actually putting more limitations on you. And it's going to make those things take even longer. And releasing any guilt over any of those past mistakes, taking ownership of them and personal responsibility for, mistakes you may have made in the past, but releasing that negative energy and kind of going, I'm going to learn from that rather than allow that to hold me back. All right. But when it comes to your career specifically, Sagittarius, what does Sagittarius need to know in regard to career? Work, job, career for Sagittarius. And if you're not currently working, this is just sort of, it does show the main day-to-day energy for you here. Work, job, career for Sagittarius, please. Oh, I will need one more to see where that energy goes. Where does that go after that fourth card, please, for Sagittarius? Wow, all the fire signs getting very similar. I am seeing this same card and energy for all the fire signs at the moment. So very interesting. You feel like you're giving your all. We do have the flowers coming through here first and foremost. So giving your and to give your all. This is all about giving. So your time, your love, your energy, giving the most that you can at the moment, like, reasonably, within reason, giving the most, because and knowing, just having that patience to know that you will receive that energy back in some way, shape, or form. It may just take a little bit longer here, but it is sort of a very stable energy. The next card we have is the Anchor. Okay, so that's very reliable, stable energy, knowing that you can rely on the fact that, all this time, this love, this energy, this money that you're putting out there within your career, you will get it back. It may take a little bit of time. You may feel a bit, weighed down and stuck in the meantime, but that energy will come back, because the flowers is very reciprocal. Okay, so you do see that the return on the investment kind of thing. So if you're giving a lot of time and energy to something, you do receive that back to you, whether it be in the form of money or more time being allowed to you in the future. But I'm just sort of feeling that it may just take a little bit longer for you, and you may just sort of be feeling a little bit stuck. Like I'm giving all my energy, I'm giving all my time here, and I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor as of yet. But having a little bit more faith, I feel, in yourself, that this is going to come through for you, and not being afraid to set boundaries with that as well. Okay, so when it comes to your career, there, I do sort of feel with this bear energy that this is strongly about you standing in your own power and demanding the reciprocal energy back, like the return on your hard work. So for some of you, this is you sort of standing up for your rights, for what you deserve, for what that reciprocal energy needs to come back to me, and you're kind of saying, look, I've put in all this time, I've put in this overtime, this, all this work, this hard work. I've given you my all, and you're not giving me what I need in return. And standing up for yourself a little bit here, as well. So, but also knowing that it may just take a little bit longer, for a lot of you as well. So be patient, but also stand strong with that ownership of this. I know I deserve this. Where's my reciprocal energy from all this energy I've been putting into you and your company or this job, so standing strong and firm and nurturing that strength within yourself, having strong boundaries when it comes to, the people that you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis, nurturing and protecting yourself, ultimately looking after yourself. We do also see the crossroad coming through here for you, Sagittarius. So there is a choice or a decision that is going to come up for you in the future with your job or your career. Um, you know, for a lot of you, it's kind of like, I feel like for a lot of you, it's whether, am I willing to wait? For some of you, this is what it's kind of asking, am I willing to wait? I feel like, patience is going to serve you well. But when you are faced with this choice or decision, that's when the patience is kind of run out, I feel. So this choice or decision, I do feel as though this is a little bit down the track for you here. And I feel like that you probably will start seeing the return before you are hit with this choice. And this choice might actually be the reciprocal energy for some of you here as well, because I am just kind of getting this energy that for someone here, this is like, you're giving your all, you're feeling as though you're sort of stuck in this job, and you're standing up for yourself, you're nurturing your position, and then because you have been giving so much down the track, that actually develops into, oh look, Sagittarius, I've noticed that you are, you've given so much, so I want to offer you the first choice of whether you want to move over to this department, whether you want this promotion, whether you want this new position, so I do feel as though the choice is going to be in your hands of where you actually, like how you actually want to receive this energy back. Because I feel like this might actually be for someone here, it's like, would you rather a raise or, take on extra responsibility? That kind of thing. Like, I feel like you're getting a bit of a choice here. Would you rather extra hours, or would you just rather, change departments, or, that kind of a thing? There's some sort of choice here. And it does lead you to the child energy. which is the energy I've seen for all the fire signs here. It does just seem to be taking a little bit longer for you here, Sagittarius, to get to this child energy, okay? The child energy is new beginnings, brand new energy, brand new beginnings. It's only a child. It's got a lot of potential to grow and develop for you, and it's all about having fun with it as well. It's like a brand new adventure that you're embarking on here with the child energy, and it's a lot more sort of playful, fun, optimistic kind of energy for you. So I do feel as though things are moving in the right direction for you, but you know, you are probably just going to be feeling like this is really testing your patience at the moment, because you are feeling a little bit stuck. But it's kind of letting you know, just keep on giving, keep on giving. The more that you're giving, the more you're going to actually receive back in the long run. So I know that it's hard to, you know, get through and you know, depend on that coming back to you, but it is. And I know that it's like very, very, I'm feeling stuck. You know, this patience is driving me insane. Dealing with this person is driving me insane. But patience is really a virtue here, because it's going to, you know, the more that you're able to display that patience rather than reacting emotionally to whatever's going on around you, um, it will work out for you in the long run. So really trying to give your time, your love, your energy. If you do want that reward for all your hard work to come back to you, you know, you need to put in the hard work. I feel like that's kind of the gist of this, is that, you know, you're in this phase where you're just having to sort of put in the hard work now, and it will pay off in the future. But right now you're just in that sort of stuck doing the work kind of thing. Okay, so but there will be a new beginning, a choice or decision to have some sort of a new beginning for yourself, with a lot of growth attached to that in the near future here with your career. I do feel as though that's only probably like a few months. It doesn't feel too long. It may have only be a few weeks for some of you here. I am getting that, you know, it's not too long. Like that new beginning or that choice will be offered to you before the end of the year for sure, for sure. Okay, I'm kind of picking up that for a lot of you it's a matter of weeks, and I'm kind of hearing that it's like, because we're in winter here in Australia, so we've just started the is it what, the second month of winter, or is it the third? June, July, August. Okay, so yeah, so by the end of August, I feel majority of you will be seeing this energy, the decision, the fruits of your labor kind of energy. All right, but we'll have a look at finances as well. Okay, what's going on for Sagittarius with finances, please? Money, money, money. Sagittarius, what's going on for Sagittarius with finances? For some of you, news on the way about money that you thought you'd lost. I'm just looking at the hidden energy here. There is good news on the way about money you thought you had lost. It is attached to the book energy as well, so it may be linked up with tax, doing your books, that kind of thing, going over your books and realizing that there's this money that you thought you'd lost this money somewhere, but it's there. All right. We do see the fish and the fox coming out first. The fish is abundance and wealth and finances. Okay, so seeing that as the first card in your financial sector, really good. Okay, because that's abundance, that's money flowing good for you. You know, all these little fishies, you know, eating up all the food and you know, swimming around, getting things moving for you, creating more abundance in your life, in your financial life. So, you know, creating more wealth for you. For some of you, I do feel directly that might be in the form of like some sort of investments, and some of you it's connected directly to this choice. Like I said, you may be sort of offered, oh, do you want to raise, or do you want to change apartments, that kind of thing, you are sort of on the right track for increases in your financial situation. Sell yourself. Make sure you are putting your best foot forward. We have the fox there as well. And the next card that's come through is the flowers. So this is actually very, very important that if you want this money flow, sell yourself. Okay, focus on your own survival. And your own survival, the way that you do this is by giving your time, your love, your energy, putting your time, your love, your energy into, your work, your money, yourself. Okay, investing in yourself. The fox energy is like I like to compare the little fox to like a salesman as well. So, don't sell yourself short. Really, really sell your potential. Sell how much you give. I am Sagittarius and I give all my time, my love, my energy, to this, to that. For some of you, I've given, money to situations. I've invested here, and I need to see the reciprocation. I need to see reciprocal relationships with my money coming through here. But it's really very muchly like the best way for you to focus on your own survival financially is to give. Okay, and then you will receive that reward for all your hard work. Like I said, it's part of the cycle. You're just in a cycle at the moment. This is all part of the cycle. It does seem very interconnected for you here, with that ring as well, that cycle. Once again, the cycle is giving your all. You give your all, you receive it back tenfold. Okay, you're just in that cycle at the moment where things might be in a bit of a lull, but it comes back around, and at the top of that cycle, we've got all that money sitting there waiting for you. Okay, so like it's like I'm getting like the fox energy here. A real fox in nature, they do what needs to be done, right? And they will travel for miles and miles and miles to go and find food to bring back to the den. And that's what you're doing. You're traveling miles and miles and miles by giving and giving and giving, so that you can bring it back around to your den, put it all in that piggy bank. So it's working out really well for you in the long run here. It's just patience. Patience is going to be the thing for you at the moment, Sagittarius. So I'm sorry if it's not happening as quickly as you would like, but once it does start coming back around, things will happen quickly once it comes back around, I feel. All right, so it might just take a few weeks, maybe a month or two. All right, but that's what we've got for you today, Sagittarius. You are more than welcome to check your other placements, get a bit more info, on other aspects there. But that's what we've got for you, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.